did you have issues? I mean, do you look at this team through 10 weeks? Do you look at this team? Do you look at the game on Saturday and say it was on play calling? Is it a mix of things? Like the overall temperature check with Marcus Satterfield, because we are going to get to a point in a couple of weeks where the season's going to be over and Shane Beamer's going to have some decisions to make when it comes to his offensive staff, his staff as a whole. Any thoughts from you, anything that stands out from the offensive game plan, execution, play calling, Satterfield, all those things as a whole?
I mean, to me, like casually observing it, it appeared as execution woes more than play calling woes. I mean, a perfect example that, first interception that we threw, like, if he throws that out ahead of Dak Joyner, I mean, he's open and you just underthrow it. Like the one in the second half where we got absolutely gifted a holding call on what should have been another pick. It's the same thing. That guy's open if you throw it out there to him. And so I keep seeing.
Well, you mentioned the fumbled exchange early in the game. That's
right.
That's not play calling, man. That is just two guys that aren't on the same page and fumble the football.
Right, exactly. And so while am I disappointed in what our offense has looked like in 2021? I mean, absolutely, yes. I was hoping, you get something more explosive than that. At the same time, I kind of reflect on it and say, hey, we had a graduate assistant starting for 2 weeks. We had a guy playing on ostensibly what was a broken foot. And now we've got a division, an FCS transfer manning this for us. And not to say that he can't do it, but I don't know that you're getting a full look at the complements of what this offense could be. And it's tough for me to make that call because when I see those plays where you get turnovers on those things that you've got somebody open, like that scheme worked. It's just you didn't execute it. And it goes back to it's the same thing with offensive line. Like, is it overly complicated? I mean, probably. Do we need to back that up? Probably. But if you're not executing it, you could have Aaron Rodgers standing back there, and if you're not blocking anybody, he can't do anything. And so you kind of take those facets into play. And does that fall on the offensive coordinator? Maybe that's the conclusion that everybody comes to, but I'm not there.